last week on the Glass Cannon Podcast.
Hold on to your butts.
One by one, you step through this gate, and as you enter, blasts of snow and wind churn around you, and you are in another place.
Look over here.
There's a weird dead-looking tree.
And you find skeletal remains.
Oh.
Let us see if we can follow a trail.
Hundreds of miles in either direction. As you walk along the northern edge of this plateau, you see an ancient temple looming against the cliffside, carved completely out of ice.
Should we go in?
Yes, Ramius will step in.
Open the door.
As you enter the alcove, there is a single dilapidated cot inside. What's this for? As you wonder that, you're taken back again, and you remember sleeping in this chamber.
Oh my god. What's behind this door, Zephyr?
As Zephyr steps in, on the ground, there are 6 frozen, broken bodies. But as you walk into the chamber, these 6 bodies start to creak and stand up, and they look at you all and roar.
The adventure continues now.
You're out in public. You've got an itchy asshole. What do you do?
It's a bad situation.
What do you do?
It's a bad
You know when you got it and you're like, I've got to deal with this now. But there's a bunch of people around walking behind you, standing in front of you. You're at the supermarket. There's nowhere to go. What do you do?
You do
a weird walk.
You do a little shimmy.
You do a weird walk.
No, you need to get your hand up in there to relieve. It's a hand up there sort of situation.
Then you leave the public area. What is wrong with your brain?
You're in a supermarket. Where do you go?
The bathroom.
What if it's a bathroomless supermarket?
You should be going to a different supermarket if you're having butt issues this often.
All right, what if you're in the produce section and the bathroom is far away? You're never going to make it there without getting your fingers.
What's going
all right,
on?
Supermarket, I would say kind of end of the aisle near where there's like a display and there's like a hard corner. You just kind of like lean up into it.
Like a bear.
Like a bear. And just get it done. And you look, if you get seen, you get seen. But like...
I was walking to the restroom before we started recording, and our hallway here is very dark once we turn off the lights off. And I'm like, man, if I had an itchy butt right now, I could go to town. No one would know.
No one would know.
It's so dark. But a supermarket's tough. You got to like rush to an empty aisle and hope someone doesn't come in. Get up there.
There's no dim parts of a supermarket.
What do you do in this situation?
I'm never in public.
He scratches his butthole at home.
Yeah, I can do whatever I want.
Just walk around. Stick whatever you want up there.
I guess I'm with Joe. Like, there are times where, like, I never have an itchy butt. I guess that's not a problem for me as much.
Really?
But like,
Just be nice.
in the winter, when your like nose is running and you like don't have a tissue or something, and you're like, I gotta wipe or do something gross.
Yeah.
You just have to find the most unoccupied aisle or something and just like just do whatever you got to do and keep it moving.
Different than the butt, though. No one's going to be like, oh my God, they're cleaning their nose. But they might be like, oh my God, they're itching their butt.
You know, grocery store is a perfect place because...
Okay, hold on a second. If you walked around an aisle to a grocery store and just happened to see a guy, just as you were coming around, just go like, boom! into his hand and then like wipe it on an aisle, you'd be like, oh!
That's what I'm saying. Grocery store is the worst place for any of this.
Yeah.
I remember
Just surrounded in the produce section.
Do you guys remember like even a year after quarantine when we were allowed back in grocery stores, if you heard even someone sniffle near you in like the produce area, you'd be like, I'm out. I'm done.
It put an end to casual coughing.
Yes. Casual coughing.
Like no one, because people used to, you wouldn't think anything of it.
On
but
the
like,
subway.
Yeah, but now it's like you never hear it anymore.
You're shunned.
You already hear it. Like I guess you're a little more now, but like for a while there, it's just like you could not casually cough.
Oh, on a plane too? Because it's so quiet. You're like, come on,
somebody
man.
coughs on a plane. Like six people turned.
Okay,
yeah.
I have so much anxiety.
Why did you keep your vacation
leave your house?
on? Yeah.
Right.
Why did you leave your house? I have so much anxiety though, still in grocery stores, you know, and it's just like a throat tickle, like a but I'm like,
yeah, you struggle and you're like, don't do it.
Not now.
Yeah.
It makes it worse too.
Yeah.
And New York City grocery stores are so different.
Oh yeah.
They're sad.
They're so
people don't
aisles
understand.
are so tight.
They are tight.
They're so packed in. You're always like right next to people. So yeah, when you cough, it's just like,
And then they touch everything.
Yes.
They're like, do I want this one? No.
That's why often the first thing I do when I go out of town is I'll hit up a grocery store.
Oh.
Because it's just like the space and like the stocked shelves and everything is just like, this is fucking incredible. It's like paradise.
I love grocery stores.
Like a suburban dope grocery store is phenomenal.
Where they always have cilantro and parsley, like normal herbs that your grocery store just doesn't ever have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
You don't grow your own?
I do actually, but I forget to trim it and then it takes over. You know, cilantro, it grows into flowers and then it's ruined.
It bolts.
Yeah.
You can't do it. You can't eat it.
Can't
eat it.
Do you grow basil?
No, currently I have thyme, rosemary. I don't think I have basil.
What does this have to do with butt itching?
I don't itch my butt in public.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's a girl thing. Like girls don't get itchy butts in public.
We probably have a lot more hair down there.
I think that's also part of
and
it.
the hair, adds to the situation.
I've heard.
Stuff gets stuck on there.
I've heard.
We were almost successful in steering the conversation away from
I tried so hard, Skid.
And he brought it right back. He's a professional.
I think people want to know.
What do you do, Troy? Clearly you deal with this.
I rub basil on it.
You take it from the
Go to the
produce.
supermarket, go to the produce.
I'm going to pay for this.
Oh, I know. So your fingers don't smell like butt; they smell like basil.
Right, which
Love this image.
is rather lovely.
This is mine now.
I'll pay for this. Do you ever put honey on a wound? Raw
that a
honey on a
thing?
wound is really good. It has very
Never heard of that.
healing properties. It's got to be raw.
Yeah, I've heard that.
I used to do a honey mask with nutmeg. I would mix raw honey, not just regular, the fucking little bear honey that you probably have at your house.
That's what I put on my face.
Raw honey with nutmeg. You mix it all together. You put it on your face. Let it sit for about 10 minutes. Not too long. Not much longer than that. And then you wash it off. It's an exfoliant. It's very good. Good healing.
Sort of
I
a
might do that
miracle
when I
substance.
It really is.
It doesn't spoil. It's like it's incredible.
But it's just bee poop.
Yeah, the bees
Barf.
crap it out or barf it out.
Barf, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess, did you, royal jelly. You guys know about royal jelly?
yeah.
I think if you eat it, you get like high, right?
Do
It
you?
has, I think it has like psychotropic
know.
properties. Read about that.
I don't think so. I've
know.
had it before.
I'd say you had real royal jelly, like straight from the hive. You punch the queen in the face and said, give me that. And just squeezed her butt into your mouth.
Royal jelly is different from honey.
I've not.
Yeah, royal jelly
I've
is
not
what they will
had.
feed to a larva, a bee larva, to turn them into a queen.
Right. Some of them don't
Oh.
make it. Some of them, like, they give it to them and like, let's see what happens. Either you're going to be a queen or
I guess I've
we'll-
had propolis, which is not royal jelly. Propolis is a
You have
resin.
that for more than 3 hours. Consult a physician.
I've had propolis, a resin-like material made from bees from the buds of poplar and cone-bearing trees. So it's a specific area that the bees pollinate. And I've had it for like medicine. You can take propolis as like a spray, like a medicinal
It
thing.
says people use royal jelly for symptoms of menopause.
Whoa, are you looking at me?
Oh,
Yeah, well, no, maybe 40, 50 years. You'll have to deal with that. But now you're welcome. You'll think of me when
Sydney
you're
will
going
remember.
through,
Sydney will remember this.
going through the change, as they call it.
The change.
Change.
I love homeopathic stuff though, like a honey mask or like there's another bee jelly or whatever that's mixed with like ginseng. It's like a Chinese, like little vials of it. My dad used to get it from Chinatown. You like stick a straw in it and it's like a ginseng honey mix and it's supposed to be really good for your health.
yeah.
I love stuff like that.
Yeah, I do too. I like praying to Thor because it has the same result.
Each their own.
You almost had me there. I was like, really?
Look at Sydney's face. It just shattered her world. One comment.
She thought he was on board, and so did I.
It's fine. I like my stuff.
Whatever people like, they like.
Yeah.
That's my philosophy.
If you're not hurting anybody, if you're praying to
not
Thor,
hurting anybody, you would knock yourself out.
You take a multivitamin, maybe a Centrum Silver? It's the same thing.
I don't think that's true. I think you need vitamins. I think that's real.
Well, it depends. My doctor says, I don't do supplements. I'm like, all right. Because sometimes multivitamins give you a headache. You don't need that much zinc.
Everybody's low in vitamin D. And
D is fine.
And B. We've talked
D, A,
about
K,
this.
and E, they say. Dake is good. But how much folic acid do you need? Unless you're about to give birth.
Do you take vitamins?
I only take B12.
Yeah.
This was just something my doctor was like,
Speaking
you
of
could
bees.
use some B12. Everything else, stellar.
Is your pee
My blood work.
neon? Constantly neon?
No.
Okay.
That's from
I'm not
vitamin
sure what
C.
B12 does.
It's
B12
the B.
gives you that.
I think if it's like time release, it doesn't do that or something.
Yeah, because B12 can make your pee like neon. Like,
Oh,
whoa, I'm
vitamin
a
C.
Some people
I'm
would
a
take
superhero.
it. They take it before urine tests because like you'd like drink a ton of water to dilute your pee, and then you'd like take a B vitamin to give it like color again, and then. I've heard.
For drug tests?
Right. Last time Skid was tested for roids.
Yeah. we do random testing.
We do
here.
random
Yeah,
We do a lot of
testing.
random testing here.
Performance
Skid's always
enhancers.
sweating.
Kate, what do you take on a daily basis? You wake up with pills.
I don't take any. I take vitamin D once a week
Oh,
Once a week.
So you
Okay.
because I was low when I went last time, and my doctor was like,
your doctor was like, you got to
Pissed.
do the D.
Did you
he's
go?
like, "You gotta do the D every Monday. Don't skip a week."
Did you go in the
Yep.
winter to the doctor?
Yeah, I think so.
Because that's when D is usually
Oh, it's
lower
the
because you're not
lowest.
getting as much sun. But
But-
now it's fucking beautiful here in New York
Yeah.
City.
Yeah.
I still don't get a lot of sun in New York, though. I love supplements.
Yeah,
Yeah. I love them.
you would.
I take like a fiber mix and I put that in stuff, and
That's good.
I take vitamin D.
Fiber's
and
very important. I've been trying to get a lot more fiber.
12. Yeah. It's all good stuff. I mean, I'm sure if you went to a doctor and I said, here's all the stuff I'm taking, they'd be like, oh, yeah,
You're just peeing all this out.
probably don't need it. But it makes me feel good. It makes me feel like I'm taking care of myself.
Right. It's the virtue signaling of supplements.
to yourself.
Just
Not really
for-
doing anything, but it makes you feel better about yourself.
But to me, virtue signaling is to other. I don't walk around like, hey, everybody, do you want to try some of
You're
my
doing it right now for
vitamins?
10,000 people.
You asked me.
You really
asked me.
you really kept going though.
He asked you if your butt itched. He didn't
Right.
ask you about.
We were
Here
just
we
talking
are.
about butt it.
Yeah,
And
you're
then
the
he
one
started
with
preaching about
conversation.
supplements.
And we're back to the butt stuff. I tried so hard.
We're back to the butt stuff.
Stay tuned when Sydney announces her new ginseng company. It's all a ploy to talk about her supplement company. We'll be right back.
What's up, Naish? We're going to get you back to the action in 1 minute here, but wanted to let you know that our good friends at Norse Foundry are offering these sweet new Pride dice trays of folding. That's right. To celebrate Pride Month, Norse Foundry is showing its pride by bringing out this whole new line of dice trays. They are longer, this longer rectangular design that's perfect for longer rolls and just happens to be the perfect shape to show off your pride. There are 6 new trays: a pride flag, transgender flag, lesbian flag, bisexual flag, pansexual flag, and asexual flag. They feature magnetic closures, soft velvet interiors, and full coverage pride flag colorways. These trays are a statement piece built for real tabletop use. They fold together with these inset magnets, and there's no sharp corners. There's nothing that's going to scratch your table, and the interior is designed to reduce bounce and noise. Show your pride this month and beyond by going to NorseFoundry.com and checking out these sweet Pride dice trays of folding.
Folks, we're back. I want to thank our sponsors, not Sydney's hokey science.
I'm just saying, you could get in on the ground floor, guys. I've got a new supplement.
I like the sound of that.
I got a new supplement. All it's going to cost is $1,000.
You realize you could start a stupid little company like this, and people would buy your stuff.
Yeah.
Stupid little company.
Money.
Oh, yeah.
There's money to be made.
Don't tempt me with a good time.
Yeah.
I won't, but I will tempt you with Norse Foundry, one of our sponsors. Oh, Norse Foundry. And of course, Foundry Virtual Tabletop. And having so much fun with Foundry lately.
Yes.
Best in the biz.
Best in the biz.
Best in the biz.
What else? We had a subscription service. We haven't recorded in a long time, so I don't know what we did last week. But make sure you check out jointhenaish.com. Use code GCN30 for 30-day free trial. You can also gift a membership to your loser friends who haven't signed up yet. They might not be losers, but if they're not signed up for our service, they might be. There's a good 50% chance they're a loser and they deserve something nice. So give them a subscription.
Give them the urine test to find out if they're a loser or not. And
Right. You can test for that.
Yeah.
If they
By the
pass
way,
it, sorry, go ahead.
Shout out to Drew. Our buddy Drew came by. You missed him.
Oh, yeah.
Not Drew from Norse Foundry.
No, but Drew Landkeith himself.
Landkeith in the flesh.
And I missed him.
Just
You missed
standing
him.
right here.
He was just standing right there with his baby. I hadn't seen him in like 4 years, so that was great. But shout out to Drew.
And his baby's so cute.
Very cute baby.
He texted me about a poker night once, like after I hadn't talked to him in 3 years. And I saw the text like 3 days later. I was like, I forgot to respond to that.
I met Drew because I went with Joe to their jam sesh with Joe and Nick Lowe and Drew and Woody.
Oh, wow.
It was so fun.
I think it's so funny that you guys do these. Francis showed up at one of them.
Yeah. Francis was playing the bass and he was like getting super into it.
plays a high bass.
He started being like, let's take it on the road. We are ready. Like he was so fired up.
Wait, what instrument do you play?
Bass
Oh.
and guitar.
And guitar. Yeah. And
You play
everybody's
well?
so good.
No.
I'm getting better at the bass.
Everybody sounded really good.
Drew, the reason is Drew.
Are you considered the Santana of your generation?
No, Drew is an excellent guitar
Drew's
player
an
in Sydney.
actual,
So he's a musician.
He's a musician.
Good musician.
Nick Lowe is a musician and a singer.
Yeah,
he's very, very good. And our buddy Woody is a musician and a piano
Great
player.
pianist, yeah.
And so that combo covers for
Everybody
my
was learning the song, and then Drew and Woody would just like know what notes to play, and they would tell everybody else. They'd be like, I think you should hit a G on that one. I think that's a G.
It's just wild.
It was great.
It's basic for me. It's basically karaoke.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like they just play songs and I sing. Super fun.
Good for you. Good for you and your friends.
You and your friends.
I forgot we saw him in Vegas, though, for the bachelor party.
Yes.
He came in. I was like really excited to see him, and he didn't match my enthusiasm. And I was like, I guess I'll tone it down.
Drew will never match your enthusiasm.
No, he won't.
He's always like, hey.
He's the most mild-mannered dude.
I know.
I was like, yeah,
I know.
how's it going, man? Like, okay.
Anyway,
we
have a game to play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is this? Gatewalkers. Can you believe we're still doing this?
I can't believe it, honestly. If you would have asked me last December, would we still be playing this now? No.
Here we are.
I don't think so.
The best canceled show ever. But I'll tell you, its days are numbered. We're getting close. We're getting close. Stay tuned for the announcement. A live announcement of what we're doing for Campaign 3 once I decide.
Just do it like the NBA lottery. Just have a bunch of ping pong balls with like different games on them.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
I was thinking of doing like when LeBron James was taking his talents to Miami, like doing something.
Oh,
like that. Like go to a local school. Yeah.
The decision. And everybody be furious at you for 5 years or so.
Katie Couric or somebody would like sit down with me.
Yeah.
With a bunch of school kids in the background.
Yeah.
And she'd be like, a lot of people want to know. And I'd just talk about nonsense for a while. And then finally make the announcement.
I watched that whole fucking show, man.
I did too.
I was so angry.
I hate him. Well, we're back. We're back to play little Walkers of the Gate. Still no Matthew. So there's an air of fun in the room that we don't usually have.
Cheaper.
But he'd have some good butt itching stories, though.
Oh, yeah.
Talk about hair.
He'd help.
It's going to be a pelt down there. He would know what to do. But in the meantime, don't ever leave the show. This is what happens.
This is what happens.
In the meantime, you are now on the icy north Do you remember playing Jade Regent pre-Glass Cannon and early Glass Cannon?
Drew was in our Jade Regent game.
It's true. He was an all-star.
So yeah, I was just thinking about it just now. So
back when you could just spam the same spell over and over
Drew
again.
basically taught Matthew about the witch.
Yeah.
Actually, it's funny too. I was thinking about it last night when we were recording Legacy of the Ancients, because I know Jason is like, he's trying to get a hand. It's like, it's an impossible job. Like we threw him in and like play an 11th level cleric.
Learn Cantonese.
And yeah, exactly. In this game, you don't really know. And I was thinking, I was going through spells. I was like, I want to help him out, give him some suggestions. I was like, Blessing of Fervor.
Oh, there it is.
And I was like, this was such a game changer for us, especially in Jade Regent.
Yes.
Because you could change what blessing you take, right?
Matthew was the cleric. And Matthew
it was Chris. It was Chris Cadiff.
Chris started as the
Well, he started,
cleric,
but I think in the end, later it was
over.
Matthew. But anyway,
Yeah, but it's like the best spell, because it's like, not only is it like just super beneficial, but it gives the other players the choice of what benefit that they want to take every round.
Fun.
It's very situational, yeah. But Drew played Jadakiss, the witch, and he'd used that sleep hex on all the Yetis. But we had this whole journey over the high ice, and we finished that book and went into book 4 and started book 5. I think, we were on book 5 when we stopped playing. Yeah. But when I read this adventure, this brought me right back there. I was like, oh my God, if we get to this part, it'll really mean a lot.
Yeah, I've been excited for this.
Would have meant a lot to Matthew too. But he's no longer with us.
Yeah, he had good memories.
But you've gone through Lichgate, ended up at Icegate, found a bunch of dead elves, and had a vision of walking through the gate with all the other Gatewalkers that were part of the missing moment, perhaps led by Edward Riddleson, or at least Riddleson was the one taking charge. These elves come to greet you, and they are slaughtered in this sort of melee. You don't even know if you were the one striking the blow or just witness to this, but you feel this guilt. You feel the same guilt you felt when Sakawachi was giving you the evil eye after the visions you had when you were crossing the Lake of Mists and Veils. This constant stream of memories kind of floating their way back to your consciousness is pushing you forward on your journey here. You know you have a multi-month journey to go across the high ice to get to the nameless spires. But in the meantime, you saw a temple on Edward's map and in Edward's notes, a temple to Findeladlara, where maybe he left a yurt. It seems like he was busy doing some other things as well. You come up and you see there's this like black either a fungi or just black ice going up the sides of this temple. You get inside, you find all these priest quarters, perhaps, former priests of Findeladlara that you remember. You start having flashbacks of having stayed in these rooms when you were here before. So you're returning to a place that you've been that you have no memory of, but again, memories are flooding back. You kind of make a circumference coming around and you see stairs going up. You know you need to go through this temple to reach the high ice. And when you turn the corner, you find a heap of bodies on the ground. It looks like they've been thrown from the stairs into pile. They're all in these horrible poses lying on the ground. And as you approach to perhaps go up the stairs or maybe just get a closer look at these bodies, they begin to jerk their way up. That's where we pick up our story today. There are 6 bodies. They all look frozen and broken. They all look to be elves. They all look to be wearing similar clothing to the bodies you found when you walked through Icegate. Lurched to their feet, limbs twisted horrifically, flesh blackened by frostbite. And they say, "You thralls of the enemy!
Oh.
You bound us and led us here to our deaths as surely as if you had done the deed yourselves. Lead us to Edward that we might avenge our deaths, or join us in icy embrace."
Good news.
I love the Zephyr front line. Good news.
Good news. We've already avenged you with Riddleson. He is dead. So
We killed him.
Yeah, we did.
Explain yourselves how? Were you not in league with him?
He did to us what he's done to everyone else. He tricked us. He tricked you. He used us unwillingly.
He did not trick us. He captured us, and you, all of you, brought us here and were part of our death, though you did not swing the sword.
Maybe Zephyr, you do it. Maybe you talk.
Well,
Gek pushes Zephyr out.
Is there not a bard among you to speak plainly to us?
No, I'll come back out. Riddleson used mind control. He took from us something and controlled us unwillingly and unknowingly. We did not have control when we were here before. We don't even remember it. We don't remember you. We didn't know each other. We don't remember anything.
They're all sort of floating there.
But we broke free from the spell, and when we discovered his deception, we confronted him, and he attempted to kill us. But we fought back, and we slew him.
And we plan to do that to anybody else.
Riddleson is dead, and I'll hold up the amulet.
His head.
Oh. Yeah.
And I'll lick that.
Clash of the Titans.
Give him a little smooth.
They all freeze.
I
just roll his head into the middle of all of them.
They fall over like bowling pins.
Yeah, we really should have taken his head.
Shit, why didn't we, or his hand or
Well,
something?
he blew up.
Finger.
I'll show his amulet. He recognized this. He used this to travel through the gate to bring us here before, and I took it off of his corpse.
They look, they listen, and one by one they hang their heads in despair.
Oh.
So, you were not in control when you aided this man in capturing us in the first place.
No, and it is not just us. He did it to his own household. Everyone that worked for him, everyone in his life, he used a cruel ritual to dominate them.
We were deceived and sorcered, all of us.
He planned to dispose of us as soon as we were done serving him.
We're here to right whatever we might have done before.
We could help you.
Oh, it is past time for us. We were experimented on as well. Those of us who were brought here, and the rest slaughtered. Our people lived for hundreds of years, and now they are all gone. And one of them just starts falling apart.
Oh.
And falls to the floor in pieces, and another one falls, and they just start like crumbling to the ground now that you've given them the truth. And the last one like stands up and points upward as chunks of its body are falling and says, "One of us yet lives, yet his life is worse than our death. Please, save him if you can. You owe our people that much, at least." And its jaw falls off, and they just crumble to the ground, laid to rest.
Ramius is going to put his hands together and just start praying under his breath for their souls to find their way to peace.
They were bound, animated by their hate. They have taken the object of their hatred from them.
Yes, perhaps they could not get the revenge they wanted themselves, but Middleson's death gives them some release.
They are freed.
Gek looks up. Who do you think they were talking about?
We should see. See if we can do the same for whoever awaits us above.
Ramius will start slowly walking toward their steps here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, there they are. He'll start slowly walking toward the steps. We must help them, wherever they are. And he can't seem to move. He's like, what's happening? Frozen.
Gek also. My feet.
Around.
They're stuck.
As if the world itself is...
Oh,
now we are
You guys, you just put one foot in front of the other. We've been doing this the whole time.
God had not loaded the virtual tabletop. God had not.
It works on my machine.
Yeah, and whoever wants to go up, he'll start walking up the stairs.
Yeah, Gig starts walking up.
Watch that. Ooh.
Oh, actually, you know what? Before we
See
do,
what Gig
Oh.
just disappear.
oh yeah, I didn't-
Whoa.
shit.
Joey.
Whoa!
Ramius, before we go up, he's gonna say, "Wait a minute, literally a minute." And as part of this prayer, for 1 minute, he's going to cast that, which I hadn't said, I don't believe. He's going to cast that vital beacon, where that healing energy wafts off of him. That vital energy. Perhaps this will offer some comfort to whoever is above. But it takes a minute to cast, so.
Okay, let's wait the full minute in real time. You're just kind of standing on the steps.
My butt itches.
Zephyr's right behind you. She can see if you reach back
You
there.
don't need to tell me that. I wasn't looking.
I just need to pray for a minute. Go ahead up.
Go ahead, I got to finish praying.
Ramius just
I'm in no rush. We can all hang out.
Git, where are you? I'm going to come up where you are.
He nimbly removed some basil from his components pouch.
We all know what that means.
Yes.
When he pulls the basil out. Let's leave.
Watch this
Fingers are gonna
amazing
smell
thing.
weird.
Like,
Whoa.
once you walk through, do you see that blue square or
amazing.
no?
Yes.
Yeah, so once you step through the blue square, it automatically takes you to the new map.
Oh,
Oh my
that's awesome.
gosh.
That's cool.
That's very cool.
I've not seen that capability yet.
Yeah, so
You're getting
we
fancy.
will activate that. That's not me. That is Foundry Virtual Tabletop. Has everyone walked through, or did I
Yes.
leave before everyone? Yeah.
No, Barnes is not here.
So then you're fine.
Well, he is. He's in each and every one of us.
Yeah,
That's
it's
right.
inside all of us.
3 levels of them.
Perhaps it was Bond's butt that itched.
Itched?
That itched, yes.
Is that how you say it in fantasy
I was
talk?
trying to hit the iambic pentameter.
Oh, my butt is itched.
Perhaps it was Bond's
I
butt.
butteth yet.
Itched. You go up the winding staircase and you enter a vast hexagonal chamber. Ceiling goes all the way up to a tapered dome like 100 feet above your head. In the middle of the room, looking down and over, there's a 30-foot wide hole that opens into the shaft down which the gently curving staircase descends. Think where the body's thrown down here, discarded after they were used. Colored light shines in from 10 openings in the walls along the room's edge, shimmering as though reflected through stained glass. All this, however, is overshadowed by the tangled mounds of sooty black ice that spread like a sickness through the room to obscure much of its scope. It's hard to even know how large this room is because of this black stain that is just like growing outward.
Can we do a check on, like a nature check on this ice?
Yeah, do a little.
What's the deal with this ice, John?
What's the deal with this ice?
21 for me.
Ramius got a 34
Oh, why did I even roll?
on the nature, John.
Yeah,
Gig slips on the ice.
I will say, had you not looked at Riddleson's notes, you might be stymied by this a little bit. But what I will say is, from the outside, it looked more fungal. Here, up close, seeing it sort of spread out, it looks more like black ice, like a black ice formation. Like it's growing out, but frozen and not just fungal.
And we have no idea of the source, what creates it, what makes it happen,
No,
what makes it appear.
what
in a
if
place.
anything, makes it grow?
Yeah.
But perhaps your questions will be answered because as you turn the corner,
Right.
you see a figure seem to emerge from this ice formation. Vaguely elf-like figure, long white hair. I say vaguely elf-like because coming out of its body are dozens of slowly writhing black tentacles. just sort of extending from his torso, and they're each exuding little puffs of gray ash as they twitch. And his eyes are solid black. And he says, Zephyr, Ramius, Boggles, Kick, Muck. Welcome back. Is Edward with you, or will he be arriving soon? Let me show you a picture of this dude.
Okay, so this must be the person we need to save.
Oh boy.
Because he still kind of almost looks normal. He's just those black
He
tentacles.
looks upset.
Kate, do you think he looks normal?
He looks mostly normal, except he has obviously enraged.
I will say he looks more normal than I expected.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's got tentacles coming out of his back.
Poor guy.
Yeah, he looks like a Doc Ock or something.
He's got like clawed hands too. He looks not well.
He looks in pain in this image.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I don't know if I'd say clawed hands as much as like it looks like his.
He's got very sharp fingernails.
Well, it looks like his fingernails are just like unkempt for like long for years, right?
He's wearing like rags. Yeah.
Right. He just looks like he's. Yeah.
Is Edward with you, or will he be arriving soon?
I'm gonna do a quick perception check. This is just like kind of a. If it was Delta Green, it'd be like a human, right? I just want to see if I can read. I know he's got full black eyes, but like, can I read if this guy is like an ally of Edward, or if he's more with the skeletons downstairs? Basically, like, should I lie or not right now? What's my initial gut reaction? Anybody wonder what I rolled?
You see with your elven eyes.
With my cleric's perception, that is a natural one for a total of 18.
Yeah, and he seems very otherworldly. You know that Riddleson was experimenting with whatever this blackfrost is. The ones that were discarded below, did they not pass the test?
Right.
You don't know, and this one did. Is this what happens? There's something very haunting about the voice. Doesn't quite match the exterior. There's no there in his eyes.
So it seems like we might be talking to another being, not this elf.
Possibly. You kind of get a feel of like when Buggles turns into Ku'ula Khan. Like there's that little vibe kind of runs through each of your minds.
Okay.
Maybe we.
I think I know the play. I think I know the play here. You could just tell the truth, but it doesn't have to sound the way it does at first. He can just say, "No, Edward will not be coming. He has fallen."
Oh, so you have come to complete what you started?
Something like that, yes. Though, with Riddleson dead, we no longer remember what we started. And we're trying to discover it as we go.
Did you complete your mission when you left the temple here the first time?
We don't remember. We don't recall. Did you know our mission?
You don't remember.
Were you here?
Yes.
You remember us, but we don't remember you. We're following our footsteps.
Edward captured me and my companions, then used his followers, you and others, to bind us and lead us here. Then you left and were sent to capture the last Salmon Car, after the Blackfrost whale imbued you with new powers. What did you learn on the crown of the world? And as this being is saying this, you start like having memories come flooding back, and it's overwhelming. Everyone give me a will save.
Oh, come on. Boo Ramoo! God damn. Frick with a side of bacon. God.
Some bacon right now.
Can I ask a question first?
Yes.
Is this a creature trying to do a mental effect on me?
No, this is the weight of memories possibly overwhelming you.
Okay.
I got a 26.
26, okay.
Natural one.
No, don't say it out loud.
14 total.
14 total.
35.
35.
I got a 33.
Nice.
33. Well, for you, for our audio listeners, that's Buggles, Gick, and Ramius. You don't seem to be overwhelmed by this, but Zephyr, you become stupefied too.
Oh, no. Well, that's not that bad for you.
And you all start seeing a Yeti. You see a Yeti and there's a sled and the Yeti's on it and you're covering up the Yeti.
That's what we were dragging.
And you're dragging
the last Salmon car.
the Yeti
Last one.
further
The last
north.
one?
That sucks.
We did Extinction.
We did Extinction.
We did Extinction.
There's
I'm
your
gonna
There's
take
my
that.
title.
there. We did Extinction.
Oops. Wow. How those supplements treating your brain? We did Extinction. I'm putting that right on the spreadsheet.
We did Extinction.
I'm writing it down too.
Oh no.
I don't even know how to spell Extinction.
Have some more ginseng.
Yeah. You need a spelling supplement.
If only I had more ginseng.
Maybe
Oh, I got it.
Maybe there's some sort of physical reaction to this Zephyr. Stupefied 2, even though it may not affect you mechanically as it would, Ramius or Buggles, the creature sees it in you and says, "Congratulations. You are taking your first steps toward awakening."
She's hyperventilating right now. I think that's where the stupefied comes from.
Yeah.
She's not having enough oxygen to her brain. So she's like, I'm awakening right now. Oh God. Leans over the edge of the thing, looking down.
Zephyr, are you all right?
Guys, this is the last.
It's okay.
Yeah, we did Extinction. We did that.
Zephyr, there was nothing we could do. It is not our fault.
It wasn't you.
Do not carry this weight.
It was all of us.
It was us, but it wasn't us. We didn't.
You don't know that. It might have been. Are we us right now?
I would like to.
Wish I had some black contacts.
Oh, man.
So cool.
So
Those
pretty.
are crazy because they cover your whole eye.
Oh,
It'd be
those
very
ones?
hard to
Yeah.
get
That's
in.
what I want right now.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
Need a black contact sponsor.
Have do some X-Files cosplay.
Yes.
Demon eyes. Oh, we should all just wear demon eye.
Demon eyes for a whole app
contacts.
and not say anything about it.
Hello, Trip.
Brother Ramius, he starts talking to you and he's like, just look at me. Zephyr, just look at me. Smack you in the face.
Oh,
2 points of damage.
He just holds you and looks in your eye and he's just like, it is not your fault. It is not our fault. And there's going to be, this is mundane, but this is part of his extended training in medicine. It crosses over into psychology in a way. So a feat that I took, a high-level skill feat.
Called Goodwill Hunting.
Yes, exactly. The Robin Williams feat. I took holistic care, which allows me to treat condition, which typically is for clumsy, enfeebled, or sickened. But the higher level of it, holistic care, which I took, allows me to treat stupefied.
Wow.
So I get to make a counteract check against the effect.
That's pretty cool.
To reduce it by 1 or 2 on a crit.
By 1, yeah, I believe that's how it works.
That's how I'll rule it for now. That makes sense.
Yeah.
And the DC
Yes,
is the
that is
DC
it.
of the
Reduce
effect.
success, reduce the condition by 1, value of the condition by 1. While it doesn't affect you the way it would us as bad for spellcasting, it does reduce your will save by 2. So that
right.
sucks.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, it does.
let's try to fix that. So I'm just going to try that right now. It's 2 actions, treat condition.
Okay.
And we'll see. So counteract check. Here we go.
Against this, here comes the awesome roll.
37.
Oh!
That is a critical success.
It's gone.
Remove stupefied.
That's awesome. That's
Nice.
very,
You
very, very cool.
completely snapped me out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Slap
yeah.
with the slap.
Not your fault.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a slap.
Yeah. It was the slap.
Yeah.
Sure.
The being notices this. Oh, you wish to delay the awakening. I eagerly await the moment when the blackfrost whale wakens fully, for at that time, I will fully awaken as well.
Oh.
As will all of you.
Oh.
And he kind of fixates on Buggles for a second. And it's the first time he shows any emotion, almost like a sad smile. You have my sympathies, child. Your god soul will not be enough to sate the blackfrost whale, but it will be delicious nonetheless. And just sits there floating,
What?
looking at you.
What did you say?
What did you just say to Buckles?
What does that mean?
Satiate?
He's not good enough? What was...
No, this child is special. It will not be enough to fully satisfy the blackfrost whale, but it will be a special feast.
What is your name?
I was once Ilkani, but I have become so much more now.
Do you want to awaken?
Oh, yes,
Oh, fuck.
very much. And though you may not feel it, you will want to awaken soon as well.
Buggles.
Buggles. I'm gonna start. Where is this
We have to
creature?
kill him, Buggles.
I will reveal them on the map there. Sort of would have emerged. Shma.
Actually, how does Buggles look right now after he's being told this? Gik
Yeah.
looks over to Buggles.
He's just looking like a predator at this creature, and he says,
Then I suppose we shall see who will eat who.
and I'm going to, if I have a chance, I'm going to cast invisibility on myself.
Oh!
Let's roll for initiative.
Oh no! Initiative! Oh man. Oh man.
Oh man.
Rock
Oh.
and or roll.
Oh, Norse Foundry. Oh, I love you so much. I'm in the front row, the cleric, and have to get out of there. Natural 20.
Wow.
From my friends at Norse. I was just like, if this is low, we are in serious trouble. I could just see a tentacle grabbing situation, completely immobilized.
What did you get, Gnome Bard?
21.
21. I gotta update that. Buggles.
You gotta stop calling her Gnome Bard. She has a name,
Let's give
man.
some love to Paizo. They came up with that name.
They came up with that name.
We need art.
We need all. We'll never
got
know.
the white background. It's the saddest pawn
You look
ever.
like an outsider in
I
every
know.
way. Like you don't belong.
It's really adding to her like inner turmoil, but
Yeah.
it stinks for the art.
Bad for her self-esteem.
Yeah.
Buggles, what'd you get?
I also got a 21.
21. Okay, you guys are ready to go to the
So
club.
there, you have similarities here?
Yeah, look, we're the same.
Same.
Ramus, what does that 20 get you?
37.
37. Juicy.
Dang.
Juicy Lucy. And Zephyr.
27.
20.
Oh, Kate's cracking her knuckles. You know Zephyr's cracking her knuckles.
So when Ilkani, or the creature that once was Ilkani, sees Buggles turn invisible, he nods his head, black pupils, and says, I am glad to have had the chance to have this talk. Now it is time, begin stretching, for you to let me into your minds, to open you to the blackfrost whale. Together, we will join him as the vanguard of harbingers for the new world to come.
Oh no.
Ramius, you act first.
Oh no.
Right after this break. Oh, don't make me wait.
We're back. Sydney spent the entire break planning her turn.
No, I didn't.
She did. You were like, guys, should I do this, this
How
or
dare you?
this.
How dare
And
you?
they were like, Sydney, we really shouldn't talk about this.
Yeah,
on
we just
break.
try to like keep it in initiative,
We want
like
it to be like
keep
a
the
real
It's not
narrative
fair.
pure.
I can't believe it.
We just try to keep the narrative pure.
They're lying.
Sort
Yeah.
of like cheating.
They're lying.
Because
Metagaming.
You might as well
Better-
fudge
yeah.
your dice rolls. It's
I
the same
love
thing.
you
It's the
guys.
same thing
Exact
I think
as fudging your dice rolls.
I think our listeners know that if there's one thing that's true, it's that I certainly do not metagame.
It's true. You barely game.
In fact,
that is an accusation
Somehow
that
the
falls
opposite.
very flat. That's-
somehow the opposite. Why? We wish she would metagame at least a little,
or just prepare.
or just prepare. I'm as ready as my character is. I play it true. I play it so close to home.
Brother Ramius, what do you do standing directly behind you? Zephyr balancing somehow on the middle of the stairwell over the black pit like a ninja, according to the map.
Oh my god!
Do you push her?
Do
Do you like add her to the elf pile?
Go ahead and try.
Okay, I am trying to. I think I'm going to go with.
Want to see his picture again? Help you with your decision. You never showed that much emotion.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to just shoot him, but I think instead what I'm going to do is he's going to start like backing up as soon as this thing started to talk about the awakenings. As soon as it started to talk about serving. Having it so you eat Buggle's soul and stuff like that, he started slowly kind of like backing up flavor-wise, and then as he gets the jump in initiative, he like quickly turns around Zephyr, touches her on the shoulder as he passes, and says, "We're going to need you." And he casts protection on Zephyr, and he's going to heighten it to level to rank 4 protection.
Oh, okay.
So it's also going to emanate 10 feet away from you. Anyone within a 10-foot emanation of you, any ally, is going to get +1 to AC and all saving throws. Okay. And then he will come around Zephyr to behind Gick next to Buggles and staying within 10 feet of Zephyr in case the creature gets to go before Zephyr does. But, whenever Zephyr goes, we're going to get out of her sphere of influence, but we'll see.
Okay, well,
I'm assuming this thing is going to have a +30 initiative.
You had a 37. She had a 27, and she will go next.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right.
All right.
All right, so Zephyr gets into stumbling stance. Perhaps this being thinks that she's still a bit stupefied. Who knows? Stumbling stance, walks up, flurry of blows. I first want to do a deception check, though, before I do that with my stumbling.
Could you
Faint.
possibly do like one square to your left
Yeah, I can.
to do that?
Like right now?
Yeah, that'd be great.
All right, so deception check for feint.
Just one.
Could you just slide over a little bit because I'm going to unleash hell?
Ooh, that's a big math. That's like 33.
Oh, yeah.
Larry Legend,
Kareem.
33 hits.
Well, 33 for the feint deception check.
Oh, I've said too much. So that's against the perception DC?
Yeah.
That is a critical success.
Oh my
shit.
goodness. Not very
So
perceptive
wait.
because it's just like using its mind.
Well, 33 is pretty
black-
juicy.
If it's a
Nice.
critical success, I throw my enemy's defenses against me off entirely. The target is off guard against melee attacks that I attempt against it until the end of my next turn.
Yeah, so
so
it's-
not just
Wow.
this flurry of blows.
Two turns.
Off guard.
Yeah, it's off guard to
That's
you.
huge.
Off guard to you for 2 rounds.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because you opened with that. So this is great. You move, you feint, and now you've got your flurry of blows.
Hell yeah. All right.
Holy shit,
so
this is a perfect turn if you crit on both. Be the first perfect turn in glass cannon history.
No. Incredible.
Oh my god, I just got
Holy shit.
I think
it just made you stupefied.
Yeah, it's just stupefied. Do it again.
Must have been that weekly D.
So that's yeah.
Somebody's taking their D.
It's sharp contrast to the purple stuff that surrounds it.
Second one, I don't think that hits. It's 17.
Incredible turn.
All right.
Inches away from a perfect turn.
So that one was a crit.
Yes,
that was
yes,
a
it
natural
was.
20.
And that is a
it-
fan critical.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you also
right.
make a fortitude save for the stumbling.
Let's find someone from Juneau, Alaska.
Someone from Juneau.
While I make my
Alaska.
fortitude save with these dice that I can't roll well with. I thought that was a D12 for a second. 30 on the fort save.
That's a pass.
Okay, all right, good talk.
Oh my God.
What?
The way that this shit goes down is just so crazy. It's crazy. So I put in melee crit, right? Juneau, Alaska. Pops up Chance from Seward, Alaska.
Oh, cool.
Seward's Folly.
Chance the Rapper?
Thank you.
Chance the Rapper.
Thank you,
Known to
Chance.
be from Seward, Alaska.
Known fan.
I don't think he is.
Hiding out.
Seward, Alaska. And the title is Kate's Meet Cute.
What?
Shut up.
What? Meat
Shut up.
cute?
This Kate?
I didn't read it in advance.
Meat?
Is there another?
Or Kate Middleton?
Oh, right, the
Perhaps
other
Kate
Kate.
Middleton.
Your aggressiveness is interpreted as some kind of broken and twisted sadomasochistic affection. Smacking your foe's forehead repeatedly has forced them to pay attention to you instead of your friends.
That's amazing.
Whoa.
Double damage, and then the enemy must make a will save.
Oh.
So funny. Against my DC.
Class DC, yeah.
This goes back to the story of how Kate met her husband.
Really does.
Pay
Someone
attention to me.
has been paying attention.
That's
Wow.
so funny.
That's hilarious.
All right, so I will prepare my will save by rolling it. Natural 1.
Oh,
my
shit,
God.
Yeah. I mean,
Critical failure.
failed.
So
Oh
it's,
my God.
it's double damage. The target becomes frightened too. Because they feel affection towards you and commitment is scary.
Wow.
My
Wow.
Holy shit.
goodness.
funniest.
I mean, that
And
is...
the fact that
thing.
you pulled that in that moment, you called for Alaska.
Yeah.
Kate's meet
I called the I called the crit, called Alaska, called the I mean, this is insane.
That's the most incredible synergy we've ever experienced on
This is
any of our shows.
awesome.
This is getting eerie.
People ask, like, do you plan stuff? Absolutely not.
This is like
absolutely not.
Delta Green.
I could have
Yes.
Trunk shit.
If I had rolled a 2, I probably would have critically succeeded.
Yeah, for
His
real.
will save was so high, and now I'm frightened 2. And what is the double damage?
Double damage. Shit.
Actually, we should check if it really is that high.
Oh,
Would
that's.
a natural one be a success?
I'm joking. So what is your DC?
Class DC?
I need to open up Path Builder.
Oh my God.
because-
I don't think it's a
Probably
critical success.
27.
Yeah, it's not. It's not.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, great.
So I rolled 2 1s on the damage dice.
Oh my God. Oh, that's
Okay.
So that's 8 times 2, 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
But
Okay.
it is frightened
yeah,
too.
you're off
and
guard
off
to
guard
me.
to you. Phenomenal.
Not that I have any more moves left. That was 3 actions, but
Hell of a round. Hell of a round.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Ladies and gentlemen, Zephyr.
Wow.
Turn.
this
I was
fucking
hoping
guy.
that thing would. I didn't know if it would go to frightened. I thought it would. I was hoping it would end with like, and it must attack you and not your friends, which would be huge for us because I'm feeling some sort of AOE will save.
Yeah.
I'm very afraid
worried
of.
about that.
It's its turn. Maybe there's a part of its humanity or its elf-manity that was still driving the ship a little bit and felt some sort of affection towards a fellow elf there.
Yeah.
Maybe a little romantic entanglement here. Maybe another reason to save this poor soul, if he can even be saved. Rears back and just tentacles go wide as he does. And just black spores come out of his mouth.
Even worse.
Everyone,
Fortitude
roll
saves.
a reflex save.
Oh no, Ramius.
Cone
This
of.
icy black
frost?
breath comes out.
Ooh, baby.
Oh boy.
Okay.
60-foot cairn. Have it around the horn. Is that a 3?
No, this is.
It's a
Fuck
shocker.
yeah. This is my gang sign that I'm flashing for my
Okay.
homies back in Denver
That's very dangerous.
because I'm celebrating.
Okay, what did you roll?
34.
34, okay.
31.
Save.
25.
Fail.
Oh,
20.
Fail. So no critical fails, no critical successes. Let's talk DiMaggio. Rolling it on Foundry. 35 points of cold damage.
26.
26, still a fail.
Okay.
35 points of cold damage to both Brother Ramius and Zephyr, and you guys will take,
17.
thank you, 17 points of cold damage. As it rears up and lets this blow. Then, one of the tentacles goes to whip at Zephyr.
No.
Oh no, that's a 39.
Oh no!
Crit.
That's a critical success. Here comes the damage.
That spore thing doesn't have the attack trait, right? So this
Correct.
whip would not suffer from the John.
36 points of bludgeoning damage
brother.
on the critical.
Are you okay?
I've been
No, she's
better.
not.
Okay.
I've been a lot better.
Hit you, you're stupid again.
I'll take care of her.
Okay. Good news is, its turn is over. Haven't had one of these single enemy combats in a while. Always a hallmark of this particular squad. Let's see if Gnome Bard can step up.
All right.
You know what? Gikmuck.
Thank you.
Update it too.
Thank you.
Doesn't save.
You keep working on that. This is perfect because the only thing we talked about before we started, Joe said, are you going to buff or are you going to debuff?
Debuff.
And I was thinking buff, and now this is great because my debuff is frightened. So done already.
Oh, cool.
So I don't need to. So I'm going to do my Courageous Anthem with Lingering Composition as my first action to give everybody a +1 to attack rolls and damage rolls. Let's see. Let me roll. And this will be, you make up the DC. I think we do like 30.
No. It's whatever our DC is for.
What level are you now? 11, 10?
9.
Level
14?
9.
Level 9. Let's see what class DC looks like. I can't remember.
Base DC for 9.
Oh, yeah, you can roll in the
25,
meantime.
26.
Mine's 27.
With my performance, that's going to be a 24.
Oh, it sounds like just.
I rolled bad.
fail.
So I think it's not a critical. I think it's just a regular.
Yeah,
So
probably.
you don't get a +2, you get a +1.
Right.
That's what it is. Yeah.
All right. It's DC 26
Yeah.
for 9th level.
Poop on a stick.
Base. I could change that, but I won't.
Oh, wait, so I failed it.
Yeah. So we don't get it?
No, we get it
Or-
for 1 round,
Okay.
and you don't lose the focus point.
And I don't lose my focus point. That's annoying.
Yeah.
All right, so 1 round. And then I can do it again the next round. I'll try to roll better. But I am going to do
You rolled poorly. It's not like you have to roll high for this to succeed.
Right. I rolled a 5.
Right.
Peek behind the curtain. So now I'm going to, seeing that she cast that, she's going to reach her hands out and start casting another spell. And you see some of this ice starts to like tink, 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 crack as it moves through the ice towards this guy.
Ooh, I like that, like on the ground.
Yeah, like you can see like the sound beneath the ice. Tink, 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 tink. And now I am going to hit him with a painful vibration.
Ooh,
It's
I'm
such a
picking up.
painful
vibrations.
vibration. All right. So this, I think you roll. It is a fortitude.
Can we talk about the Beach Boys for a second?
Sure.
Beach Boys are considered by audiophiles to be one of the greatest bands of all time. But I feel like you have to understand music at a level that most people don't to appreciate them. Is that fair?
I don't know. I mean, they were really popular.
Maybe to appreciate their musical genius,
The
but
genius,
yeah,
yes.
but I don't
like to appreciate
to enjoy them, I
their
don't like.
catchiness.
Right, because I think if you really understand music, you don't just think it's like, well, this is really good, like surf music. Da, da, ba, da.
Yeah.
There's a level of musicality to it that, like the Beatles would listen to Pet Sounds
I
and
was
be
about to
like,
say.
we'll never make anything as
This
good
is
as
a
that.
Pet Sounds is
yeah.
like the.
I feel like I need to just get Pet Sounds and listen to it until I can fully understand. Because I love it, but I want to understand it at the level that
Yeah.
Break it down.
When we do
people
our
get.
jam sessions, we play like the whole album of Pet Sound flawlessly.
Yeah. Joe sings. Falsetto.
Oh, you sing? Wow,
Yeah.
nice.
Falsetto. Yeah.
Okay,
Yep. You have to come through.
I guess I will. What do I roll?
Fortitude.
I'm picking up.
Pick it up.
22.
Fail. You take full damage, you're sickened 1, and you're deafened for 1 round.
Debuffed to heck.
Cool.
Sorry.
What?
Sorry, I just have to roll. I have to roll
What?
so many D6. Actually, I have to use an online roller. I'm sick with
my
how many D6s
so
I
many
need to roll.
things
Wait,
are
I'm
happening.
sick. I'm sick. I'm sickened and what?
Sickened 1 and deafened for 4 minutes.
For 4 minutes?
No.
For 1 round.
Oh my god. Oh my god. You
What?
take 40 points.
What?
You take 40 points
People are watching,
of
Sydney.
sonic
Sydney.
damage. It is 8d6. And I rolled incredibly well on the online roller.
8d6, yeah,
8d6.
max of 48, and you rolled 40 points.
So you see like in the ice, and then suddenly his body starts vibrating. The tentacles are just like and yeah.
What kind of damage is that?
Sonic.
Something tells me he's not immune to
I don't-
Sonic.
This is really interesting.
Don't think he's immune to Sonic.
He's immune to auditory.
Does
But
it
it's
have the auditory trait?
actions and effects that rely on sound.
Does that have the auditory
An
So
trait?
action
Matt-
with the auditory
Hold
trait
on.
can be successfully performed only if the creature using the action can speak or otherwise produce.
I mean, traditions.
I've never seen this.
Traditions: divine, occult, cast, somatic, verbal. I don't
It's
think
different because he's not immune to sonic. This
Yeah.
is different from a sonic
Yeah,
effect.
this
Yeah.
is Sonic.
Which still
This
affects
is Sonic that
targets
can knock you down a
who can't
stairwell.
It's
hear
like
it.
the
Yeah.
pressure
This
of
isn't
the
like-
sound.
Yeah.
That's
happening.
crazy.
Yeah.
Sonic
so
is an energy damage.
Yeah.
So I don't think
What
it's
is the spell called?
painful vibrations. I don't see any auditory.
Yeah, I if the spell doesn't have
Yeah,
the
because
auditory
it's not
trait.
hurting your hearing.
Right.
Right.
It's
not.
shaking
It's the
you up.
physical
Because
effect
you
of the
heard
sound
it,
wave,
right.
like
Sonic
battering.
damage assaults matter with high frequency vibrations and sound waves. Many times you deal energy damage.
yeah, it even says last sentence. This is different from a sonic effect, which still affects targets who can't hear it,
Right.
such as deaf targets,
Yeah,
as
there you
long
go.
as the effect itself makes sound.
40! 40! Mark it, dude!
Okay.
Mark
Wait,
it.
he's
40.
dead now for
Oh,
some
really?
reason. I don't know why.
Oh.
That's not right.
I was about to be
That's
like,
not
wow.
right at all.
Sweet, good kill.
But also keep in mind the auditory thing because he is sickened for one and deafened for one round. So if he's deafened, then auditory spells might not affect him. But
Right.
There
and
you
you
go.
know,
Sounds like he's already.
We
I've
know.
already lifted that
we
old
know.
Vilsky.
We know.
How much damage did you do? Do you remember?
Oh, geez. 16 total.
16 total. Okay.
72?
Reset my 70.
70.
I couldn't remember if it was 72 or 74.
Forgetting the lie.
Wow, so 56 damage Yeah,
Yeah.
56 damage
Nice job,
already.
Sid.
Damn,
Nice.
you see that?
See how fast
have you
that
been
match
having
is?
ginseng?
The
Just the
synergy.
ginseng?
All right,
The
my
ginseng.
frightened goes down by 1 at the end of his turn, but now sickened and deafened for a full round. Well, I'll roll against the sickened at the end of his turn. Frightened will go away at the end of his next turn, but yeah, he is debilitated right now. Yikes! Do you have any other
That's it.
actions? Good turn. Good round so far. Buggles, what do you got? Your god soul will be delicious.
We'll see. We'll see. He is invisible. He's gonna scamper around the battlefield. He's going to get roughly, all right, a little bit further over. He's gonna be about 20 feet away from this creature and safely away from the rest of his compatriots as the Ku'ulukan manifests in a violent unleash.
Is that the name of the spell?
Nice.
It is violently unleashed. Please give me a reflex save.
Okay.
Come on. You've been
Okay.
failing left and right.
I'll be like my sons. They'll see a 9, and they'll make a 6, a 9, and a 9, a 6. I'm like, there are
Let's
not
make it a 6.
9 cards in this. You said reflex?
Yes.
30 even with all the minuses.
Okay, that is a regular save. So you take 10 points of damage, force damage.
Force damage, okay.
And I think there is. Oh, and you are. Okay, that's it.
That's it. All right, so 10 points of force damage. This guy's just getting hit on all corners. Okay.
Yeah.
Round 2, brother Ramius. Good to spread out too with this AoE effect, not knowing how often.
Yeah, exactly. I'm torn between going after him while he's frightened 1 with a saving throw versus keeping Zephyr topped off. I think I'm going to keep Zephyr topped off for now, because if she goes down, we'll have real problems. So I'm just going to do that for now. I don't want to risk another crit. So he is going to spend 2 actions, casting a 2-action heal on Zephyr, just reaching across, keeping her up as she's toe-to-toe with this guy and has protection. And then he will cast guidance on Zephyr.
Got Zephyr as well.
Wait, the guidance doesn't stack with your thing. Right.
Oh, okay.
So
Wait, but guidance is for saving throw.
it's for any like
for any-
it
okay.
could be for an attack roll or anything like that. So I think you've
But I'm saying she could use it for a saving throw.
you've got that kind of covered there. She already has +1 to saving throws from the protection. So yeah, I feel like I don't know if I should like waste these. Yeah, all right. He's
Is there
gonna.
knowledge?
Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a great idea. Thank you. All right, so I will do a recall knowledge.
Okay.
Would it be
This guy's deal.
Would it be nature? Would it be
Occult, society.
okay, society. I'll roll society, and I'm going to do scholarly recollection as. Oh, man, this is tricky.
I will tell you, it's a very high DC to try and figure out what's going on with this guy. This is an anomaly in the world. But if you roll well, it's because it's something was unlocked in Riddleson's research where you see an angle in on this.
This is actually kind of tricky because I don't necessarily want to waste my reaction. I might need it. Oh man. Okay, I'm going to. I will.
Look like you're gonna cry.
I know. This is like. There's a lot going on right now.
I know.
All right, I will use it. I will use my scholarly recollection, which is my reaction for the round, in order to roll twice on this to take the better result.
Cracked die. That looks cracked to me. It's on the edge.
Damn it!
Wow.
Cracked on a 19.
It wasn't on a 19.
It was basically a 19. 2 6s. All right, so waste and a waste, and that's bad. And then I will.
I appreciate your honesty.
Yeah, I don't know what this is. And I will cast heal on Zephyr.
Little heal on Zephyr. Give her a little juice.
Yeah.
Heal John.
So you can move on.
Go into her turn. Zephyr, you're up.
All right, so even though you are off guard against me till the end of this turn, I do want to take my free feint check just in case I crit again on this flurry of blows attack.
Okay.
So I'll do that first. How much?
65.
Ooh, hell yeah.
Healing.
30.
Yeah, because that would extend the off guard till the end of your next turn should you crit.
Amazing.
This off guard is amazing.
Yeah.
Utilize it.
Ooh.
That was
30
a nice squeak.
32.
And it does extend the off guard to the end of your next turn. That's another crit.
It's another crit?
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
Oh my god.
Crap, 32 is a
yeah.
crit.
Well, I'm sickened. I'm definitely frightened.
I definitely should have attacked it. It's all good. It's all
All right,
good.
so
Well, that's
great.
a perception DC. It's not
Uh,
AC based.
So let's do another flurry of blows. Not
I was
that
going to say
one.
blow.
That's
Go ahead, blow me.
23 and a 30.
23 misses, 30 hits.
Okay, regular hit.
Regular hit, yes.
Please make a fortitude save.
Because you said please, I will correct. There she is. 33.
That's a regular
Larry.
success, so that's fine.
Legend.
But let's see.
There it
17
goes.
points of bludgeoning damage.
17 in the bludge.
17 right in the blood.
And the bludge.
17 in the
Hand-packed bludge.
I do want to do one more action just to do a regular melee attack because, you know, you're off guard,
What
whatever.
are we thinking? Punch, kick, knee to the face?
I'm going to try to kick him in the bulge.
In his left tentacle?
kick him in the
ball?
in the-
Did you say bulge or bush?
It kind of went...
Yeah,
bulge.
like you kind of said both.
When she started, she didn't know what
I
word was going
got
to come out.
embarrassed as I was saying it.
Mid-word.
bulge.
You'd be like, is your butt itchy? Here's some basil.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, 30 again. It's a 19 on the dice.
Another hit.
Another hit. Sweet, sweet, sweet.
Zephyr is on fire.
I'm so glad.
Wow.
So big.
What is going on over here?
Shit. Oh, God.
Dude, you knew Zephyr was
That's
due for this.
18 points of damage.
Capricaza would not recognize this show. No. 18 points of
18
damage.
points of damage. And then I'm going to take a couple of steps to the side back here.
Couple of steps to the side, back,
Get out of any
there.
range Johns. I don't know.
Yeah.
Fair.
Good
Very
luck, Gick.
fair.
Sorry.
Yep. Steps up to Gish.
Oh, shit. I didn't think about that.
Time to enter the gloaming. It is going to actually...
Come here, you sick fuck.
Yeah, let's do this. Tentacle attack. Rapapa!
So many minuses to this attack.
All right, that's going to be a 29 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, but not a crit.
No.
Okay, so I was going for the crit. Oh no! 24 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ow!
It then will attempt to grab you with that same tentacle.
Knew it.
That's also a strike, right? Technically, or no?
What is?
Grab? Is it like a strike?
If
It's part
used
of this.
after a strike, the monster you don't take the penalty for the new grab, for a remastered grab. You don't take the penalty if attempting to use the grab after a successful strike. So this is going to be a grapple attempt. It is no longer a freebie, and
Up. As soon as his little tentacles try to get me, my gnome instincts kick in, and I unexpected shift myself. My supernatural connection causes me to phase from reality when under threat, disappearing for split seconds before reappearing. So I'm going to roll a DC 16 flat check. On a success, I gain resistance to all damage equal to my level against the triggering effect, and I gain a +2 circumstance bonus to saving throws against the effect. Wait, but would this help me with this, though?
No.
no, it would have helped you right before he hit you. For 20.
I could also do my eerie flicker then,
Okay.
so I would become concealed.
Okay. That.
That's my my deviant feat.
You have to roll a
Right.
backlash.
Right now. I'm going to be attempting an athletics check against your fortitude DC. But if you're concealed, I think I would still have to roll the flat check against concealed. That's fair.
Okay.
But you're going to have to roll
First, or do you want to?
Well, your thing happens no matter what.
Yeah.
So you can roll your flashback, backlash, whatever it's called. But I'm going to roll the conceal.
Okay.
Because grapple, it should still, it has the attract trait, so I'll roll concealed. Made it.
Dang it.
And now, but that was a very high roll, so maybe I wasted it. Athletics check against your fortitude DC. So let's resolve this, and then we'll do your backlash. So this is going to be your fortitude plus 10 against my athletics check to grapple. Athletics check also lowered. However, that's going to be yet another 33.
Yes, that makes it.
Not a crit?
No.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to
Now your backlash.
6.
Okay.
So I just make it, or is it 10?
Just
okay,
make
yeah,
it,
I just make it.
Now it goes to DC 10.
Yeah, okay.
Should you use it again today?
So I am concealed for 1 round. So this doesn't matter.
On a successful grapple, your target, meaning you, is grabbed until the end of my next turn unless you escape. So with my final action, I will constrict!
This is what I was trying to avoid. God
Wait,
damn it.
so the grapple was free?
No, the grapple was an action. Oh, he moved.
And you attack.
Thank you.
constrict.
Yes.
Okay.
Do you just not want to grapple then, probably? Just undo.
No, I'll hold on to you. He has something. He says something he wants to do.
Okay.
But
He
yeah,
has
I
something
won't be
horrible
able.
he wants to do to the gnome bard.
Wish I had a free constrict.
Damn it.
Any poop. That's his round. And it is Gikmok's turn. You can attempt to escape its strong tentacle squishing
I don't
you.
think I would be able to. I don't think I can escape. I'm not that strong.
Yeah, my gut would be you can't even attempt it. Probably.
I really don't think I can.
The DC is probably so high. It would be against his athletics DC. He just rolled a 33 on like a non-high roll, I think.
Okay.
Anyway, well, just think there's so much you can do when you're grappled. The thing is, it's just
Yeah.
if it has the manipulate trait, you have to roll a flat check, a DC
Yeah.
5 flat check, or lose the ability.
I'm trying to see what traits this spell has.
Oh, it's manipulate.
It's
Any
manipulate.
spell, yeah.
Okay. Well, you know what? I'll try it. I'm going to try to cast a spell.
Okay.
So DC 5 flat check.
Okay.
Little fib flat.
15. I'm good.
Critical.
A fortitude save.
Make a fortitude save. All right. I'm going to stick with this die. Probably going to regret it. Nope, I won't. That is a 36. Probably a critical success.
Probably.
No, just barely
Nice.
not a critical
Oh.
success. So
Shit, with all the minuses. Oh, wait. Hold, please. I have to remove frightened, and I have to roll against sickened. So, flat check for the sickened. I'm no longer sickened as well.
Wait, Where's the flat check for sickened?
Don't you get a flat check at the end of each round?
No, you have to retch to get rid of sickened.
I'm sorry, you're right.
Unless, what ability did it come from?
It came from my spell.
I think it was 1 round, wasn't it?
Painful vibration, sickened 1, and deafened for one round. So sickened 1, you have to retch.
Sickened 1. All right, so I'm still sickened. Let me just put that effect back on.
No, I don't think so. Maybe not.
Sickened 1?
For 1 round.
No, sickened 1, comma, and deafened for 1 round.
Got it.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
the deafened was only 1 round.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sorry. What was I thinking you get to roll? Oh, it's bleeding, I'm thinking.
It's persistent.
Sorry.
Yeah, persistent damage.
Okay, so let me just put sickened back on. This might, you said it was barely, so this might make all the difference in the old world.
It might be a crit with a 38.
Because I
Or
forgot.
37.
I'm going to freak out.
All right, so I roll 19. Oh, it's sickened, you penis.
I don't know if they stack or not or how.
It's still 36. Yeah.
Okay.
So just a success. You're slowed 1 for 1 round.
Huge.
Nice.
That's a big.
Really big. So big.
Try squeezing me now, idiot.
Sucks so hard.
So she's like holding the tentacles and she's casting slow. So that's 2 actions. And then
Oops, sandwich.
could I try a 1 action escape?
Yeah.
Okay, so I would do my just a.
Athletics or acrobatics.
Can I do
Keep in mind, on a critical failure, which could happen, you can't get free, and you can't attempt to escape again until your next turn. So it really doesn't
So
affect
I'm
you.
gonna last
Worth
action
trying.
of for this round. I'm gonna do acrobatics, and she's just really gonna try to like
Wriggle out.
like contract her shoulders and try to drop
Against
out.
my athletics. Dick!
Okay, let's go. Okay,
Respectable.
25.
As long as it's not a critical failure.
Fail, not a critical fail.
Okay,
A valiant effort as you try to wriggle
25
through.
is a good effort.
Slowed 1 is enormous, though. It really,
Especially with a constricting, grabbing
I
kind
thought
of
you were
creature.
about to say slow 1 is annoying.
really muffles my turn. All right, Buggles.
Okay, Buggles. I bet. Do I have line of sight to him?
Yes, you do.
Then he is going to ignition.
Come on.
It's the remix to Ignition.
22.
22 is a miss.
All right. Then he is going to do an icy psi burst. So please give me a reflex save.
Icy Psyburst. Here comes the reflex save. Not good. 25.
Okay. That's a fail. So
Yes.
Okay.
so that's 12 points of cold damage.
It's all cold.
Yeah.
All right, so you would see that he absorbs it.
Okay.
As
And
not.
I was really just doing that so I could reset my stupid fucking ability. And then now I'm stupefied as the Kulikan vacates.
As the Kulikan vacates in the presence of this horrifying being. It is round 3. It is Brother Ramius's turn. You have spread out in such a way that you're not too worried about this, black cold coming out again and affecting all of you. But he's got a tentacle wrapped around Gick's neck.
Yeah. I think he's
Help me! Help me!
Yeah. This is a brutal.
He's got me!
He's got me. He's got me. I'm going down.
I'm going down.
Yeah, this is overall just a brutal situation. He is going to say, release her, you abomination! And he'll cast holy light from his head.
Okay, and Gick is, we'll say, small enough that you can just do that without any penalties to its, or bonuses to its AC.
Okay, cool. Natural 20! Natural 20, baby! Yes!
Oh, that's a spell
Spell crit!
Spell
Let's
crit.
go.
You want to name the state again? You want to try that one?
Kentucky.
Spell crit. Oh, a fan critical from Kentucky.
I hope it's
Thank you,
Shelbyville.
Norse Foundry.
I hope it's Shelbyville.
Initiative, and now on a holy light.
Holy light.
What was it? Kentucky. I was so
Kentucky.
excited.
Name 2 cities in Kentucky.
Which country?
USA.
Okay. I didn't know if he wanted Kentucky, Albania. I don't know. All right. This one from Jordan in Johnson City, Tennessee.
Okay.
Close.
Oh, I know
No
where that is.
Kentuckians honing up.
Shaylin's Respite. As you call upon the fabric of magic, a strand of music weaves itself into your spell. Ooh. Maybe as it passes Gick, her energy weaves into it. You and your allies benefit from effects similar to soothing ballad as you hear a faint music somewhere deep in your mind. Double damage, you and each ally within 30 feet of you gain one of the following benefits. Speaking of
Blessing of Fervor. Holy shit, that's almost exactly like Blessing
this is just like Blessing of Fervor.
Yeah, so you can choose restore 1d8 hit points. Get a free save attempt against an ongoing fear effect. Or a free save attempt against an ongoing paralysis effect. So I guess for us right now, it would just be a little bit of boost of healing as we are soothed.
So 1d8 to everybody.
By this holy light.
And you hit for double. Is it double? Did it say double damage?
It did say double damage.
Nice.
Now, the big question here, Troy.
Oh, God.
This is tricky. I want you to be honest with yourself.
Okay.
I
can't be honest with myself.
This is kind of an abomination. This is remastered rules. Okay. Your monster is may not be remastered.
Don't worry about my monster.
My question is, does it have the unholy trait? It wouldn't if it's not remastered, but it might have like an evil trait or something like that. So anything that says unholy or...
It doesn't.
Okay.
It doesn't. It has the aberration trait.
Aberration trait. God. That could be pretty spectacular. Okay. Kind of evens out here. That is 34 points of fire damage.
Yeah, I will say you guys are doing spectacularly damage-wise against this thing.
Yeah.
With especially with all the damage Zephyr has done.
Nice time so far.
Been rolling a couple 20s.
Yeah.
Those really help.
All right, 34 points of fire damage. Then
fire damage, did you say?
Fire damage.
So you see it burst again, takes even more damage.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, God. I
wish I hit my fucking ignition.
I know, for real.
I was waiting for you.
So frustrating. Man, just like, it's just so great getting this far. As a cleric, living this far. Being able to just like these high damage spells against these kind of creatures is awesome. So anyway, if it has the unholy trait, it doubles again with spirit damage on top of it. Just so cool. All right, so you take that damage.
Yep.
Then he's going to unhand you, abomination, and then he'll reach
I'll say now
out.
He looks like the image after that extra 10.
Yeah.
10 fire.
Yeah. And you know what? I'm just going to reach out and heal Gick.
Okay.
Did you roll the D8 yet for everybody, or do we roll that?
You roll it on your own.
On our own, okay.
Yeah, roll it on your own. He's going to reach out. Roll on your own.
You earned it.
Fuck.
He's going to reach out and heal.
Why'd you make me roll it? Roll the one.
One action heal. Unfortunately, that's why the one action always sucks. It's a pretty bad roll.
Could use it.
18 points.
That's helpful, because I think he's going to really hurt me on this next round.
Yeah, I figured every point counts. And then Ramius will take 1d8 points of healing, 2 points of healing. But that's all right. It was just a bonus anyway, all from a crit. And thank you very much, Jordan from Johnson City, Tennessee. Okay. Hell of a round.
There's been a lot of good rounds here. Zephyr, can you keep it going?
Let's fucking go.
Yes. Dude, you can finish this thing off
She
right
comes
now.
back out, runs up to it. Before I make my flurry of blows, I'm going to try my deception again for feint, just to see if I can extend it like I have been.
Yeah, guys, it's holding you there with its tentacles. You see his mouth is opening up, and like black is coming out of his mouth towards you.
No.
So that's a 27 for the feint.
27 against the perception DC. That is a regular
Okay,
success.
so nothing different happens because I critted last time.
Okay.
So flurry of blows. 24, and then
But he is off guard.
26.
2 misses.
Wow.
That
Wait,
stinks.
and with the plus, oh no,
I
you
have
don't
everything
Have it
We don't
on.
have it
I
anymore.
didn't get to do it on my turn.
What do I not have anymore?
No, I wanted
Courageous Anthem.
I wanted to give you another courageous anthem, but I didn't have the economy.
Oh, well, it's even less than that. Now that I
comes out.
unhit it.
Sorry.
Yeah, so that doesn't do anything. I think then,
Can you stay?
yeah, well, what I was going to do, because I have one more action left.
Will you
and
stay?
You're,
Will you please stay and help us?
Will you
you're
stay?
holding Gick, so that means that wasn't flanking, because you're,
Correct.
No.
She is not. She's
can
not.
threaten.
I don't think she can threaten.
yeah.
While grappled.
Yeah.
You couldn't
just hit him.
You couldn't in 1E, but yeah, I guess you can.
Yeah.
I feel like you couldn't in 1E. Am I
If you're
crazy?
pinned, you can't, but if you're grappled, you can.
Okay.
Yeah, because
this
when you're grappled,
25
she
hit?
can attack you. She doesn't even have to attempt a flat check to attack you. I don't.
Right.
Well, you're already off guard against me from the other.
Right.
So that doesn't stack. But
Yeah, I'm sorry. You're right.
No, the reason is in your position where you are right now, Gick benefits from protection.
Right.
Just something to think about.
Oh, right. So because you have grabbed Gick, I want to try to grab you.
Oh.
All right.
But I think I need to get out of my stance to do that.
I don't know enough about stances.
Reaction. Oh, getting out of stances.
You already used a free action on the feint, right?
Yeah, that is a free action.
I think that still takes the map, right? If you
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it'd be minus. Oh, yeah, you might not want to do that. Just because critical failing, I think they can, like, I don't know. I don't know if it works like
The
that.
only strikes I can make are the stumbling strikes. And this is
Doesn't
technically
have the strike trait.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to try to grapple you
Okay.
with athletics.
All right.
Wait. Strike trait? There's no strike trait, I don't think.
That's
Attack
good.
trait? No. It's gonna be minus 10. Right? Minus 8, whatever it is for.
So it's an attack,
Yeah.
not an athletics. Okay.
It takes
No, you use athletics, but to grapple, I think, has the attack
because
trait.
it has the attack trait. It takes the map.
Okay.
So bear. If you, let me know if you roll a 20.
I do not grab you.
You try.
I try.
You see Zephyr come up. Boom, boom, miss, and tries to grab you.
The tentacles are slippery.
Grabs it. Fails. It's its turn. It draws you close to its face.
Don't kiss me. Please don't kiss me.
Oh, please.
Please don't
Opens
kiss me.
its mouth and a seething forest of tendrils comes out and wraps around your head.
Oh, like a face hugger.
Yeah, and just starts. Give me a will save.
Oh,
The worst.
You have +1 to this.
okay.
+1 to this will save.
Oh.
Because Zephyr was so brave.
I'm not even worried. Well, I'm a little worried.
Oh, man.
But don't worry. Okay.
I'm very confused now.
I'm so worried.
Don't you worry
Should I
about
be
blank.
worried?
Let me worry about blank.
It's a 20, but where is it? My performer's heart. Oh my god. Successes on will are crit successes insteed.
Okay.
What does it say? What does it say?
It's a failure.
What does it say about failures?
What about
Like crit failures?
So cute. You thought a 20 was a success.
Take my money.
Oh, okay.
My money.
Can I use a bottle cap?
Yeah.
You want to cap that 20?
I don't like this thing. I don't like what's going on.
No, because I already revealed that it was a fail.
I think we knew it was.
What?
I think
We
we
all
knew
knew it was a fail.
I think we knew it was a failure.
She was trying to use her turn of
Yeah.
success and do a
I was
crit
just
success.
excited about my thing.
Tried
did this
use
to
the
yourself.
thing.
Well,
You take 24 points of mental damage.
Oh.
And you are stupefied 1.
oh man. And it's sucking on me?
Yep. It just keeps.
Oh, that's such a horrible
It's
sound.
freaking sucking on me. Is it covering my mouth?
Oh yeah, it's like it's tender.
It's a face hugger.
Yes. Now, here's the good news. My grapple ends because it was only till the end of this turn, so you are no longer grappled.
Okay.
I'll let you know if this continues to suck, but no, I don't think it does. I think it's a one-time suck. It's going to have to grapple you to do it again, but the damage has been done. It is slowed, so that's its turn, and it's now your turn.
Thank God.
God.
One time suck.
One-time suck.
One time
And I'm
suck.
no longer slowed.
So he's dropped me and the tentacle has released my face. Like it all
Deafened.
came off of me.
Yep.
Okay. I'm like slimy. Okay, I am going to then. Fuck. I need to get out of here, but I want to cast spells to help you guys.
Can you just get us the song?
Yeah, I'll do the.
Does that count as a spell? So are you gonna have to roll on stupefied? Probably.
It is one of my focus spells, so yes.
Oh, it's a focus spell. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so then yes, I will try to do my courageous anthem with the lingering composition.
Okay.
Stupefied is a flat check.
5 plus that stupefied level. So
6.
6. Yeah.
Yep. 15. All right.
Second 15 on a flatty.
I know. So now I'm gonna roll
Lingering comp.
for lingering comp.
Come on.
How many rounds?
This would be big.
Got that comp.
How many rounds can we? Nope, that's okay. That's going to be, what's my performance?
You need 26, right?
Yes, that's
27.
going to be fine. It's going to be 28, 20. It's exactly a 27.
Okay.
Okay,
So
you're
it's
good.
good.
Yeah, DC
So
26.
3 rounds. Everybody gets a +1 on attacks, damage, fear effects.
Saves
Is
versus
this Courageous Anthem?
Courageous Anthem. Okay.
Courageous Anthem. Awesome.
And then I'm going to run away.
Okay.
I'm going to move.
Leaving poor Brother Ramius to be sucked.
It's sucking. It's trying to suck.
Leave me here to be sucked all
It's
over.
trying to suck on us. Gick runs out, and then last action, I will cast. I'll just give a guidance to Ramius, knowing that I just left him behind.
Cool.
Just in case.
Little guidance to Ramius. He may need it, but it is Buggles' turn, and Buggles is due.
Yeah, I'm also stupefied, but I am going
Does that not go down on your turn or at the end?
at the end of this turn.
Oh.
Okay, I'll just do. I'll try to do another ignition.
All right, so it's DC 6 flat.
See.
No.
No, natural 20. Fucking flat check. Come on. Fucking
Throw it back to back. Back to back.
It's the Kate curse.
Come on.
Okay, that is a
Catching
33 to
strays.
hit, though.
33 to hit
Yeah.
is a hit.
Yes.
Okay, awesome.
Come on, dude. Proc that weakness.
Okay.
Proc that weakness. Like it's studio audience.
Rocket.
Rocket. Rocket.
Okay, that is 22 points of fire damage
Okay.
and 3 points of cold damage.
Okay.
Which,
Okay.
That soothed him. He found that rather soothing.
and then I am gonna just raise shield, I guess.
Probably smart. It's been
Yeah.
a few rounds. Maybe that black breath is coming back.
Wait. No, I gotta do the flat check again.
Oh, for the other.
Okay, for the shield.
Well, yeah.
Raise the shield.
Wah, shield comes up. We go to the top of round 4. It goes Ramius, Zephyr, Ilkani.
Yes.
The artist
Troy
formerly
only
known
says that as a
Ilkani.
creature is nearly dead.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
gotta be close.
Maybe it's a
He's
telegram.
got to be close.
Done a lot of damage.
I don't know. My Norse Foundry die's been hot. I don't know if I can rely on it in this moment.
You have done over 170 points of damage.
Wow. Okay, I'm gonna go after it. He saw it, hurt him before. Oh man, this is tough. This is tough, isn't it? Yep, I'm gonna try again. So he's gonna
Things
try
coming out of his
another
mouth.
beam of holy light. Cast at the creature, and so this is an attack roll. Oh wait, and we have the buff, right? From you got your thing off.
Yeah.
Okay.
So +1.
So to attack and damage. Here we go. Oh, Ramius! I love you. 35.
That's got to be a crit.
35.
Yeah.
Regular hit?
Regular hit. Yeah. Okay. 35. Still gonna proc that weakness.
Yeah.
Oh, you dropped
Did
one.
I drop one?
You dropped one.
Okay. I can't reach it.
I would give you one of mine, but
No.
I don't want you to touch
Don't let
my
him touch
dice.
that.
Oh! Fantastic roll. Fantastic roll. Okay. 23 points of fire damage. 23 points. It's blazing.
With the fire 10, that's 33 points.
33 points.
Damage. Yet another Larry. And the creature falls.
Yes! The holy light of the keeper.
Ilkani falls to the ground, and you see him like gasping. The tentacles start to shrivel off of its body and fall limply to the ground. His mouth just like almost vomits those little tendrils that attached itself to Gick's head. And the creature, once known as Ilkani, is perhaps Ilkani once more, but he is dying. And we will see you next week.
Save him.
Remember next week to save him.
We can maybe save him.
Stomp on his face.
I'll write it down. Save him.
No, children at home, clap real hard. Just believe it, and he can save his life.
Moonchild!